we go fishing?
Yeah.
Yeah. Awesome. Hey, with me. Okay. Not all the boys out here today. They really cast very far. I'm finding that some of these old ones actually cast further than the new ones do. I can't tell. I do have a fish. Not just a fish, a jumper.
A fish and pine needles.
Fish and pine needles. God, come on up here.
Fish.
Fish. Little bass. He's a fat little rascal. Look at him. I mean, he's a little football. Good little fish. Little fat boy. Goodbye, little fat boy. What, are you going to try to catch the one I just threw in?
Yeah.
Haven't got a fish.
Fish.
All right, fish. Come here. Another little bass. They're all falling into about the same size category here. Now Lucas has done a couple. The other one was bigger, I think.
I don't know, Dad.
Well, that's a decent one. Just remember, watch the treble hooks. You've got several. Well, you got 2 of them in there now. You might want to use your pliers wherever they are. Oh, there we go. There we go. Jumper. Got a jumper. We better not have a flinger or I'm going to be uptight. There we go. First one for Mr. Abu Garcia. Been wanting to give this thing a try. Let me get out of the way here. That was just straight out over that way to the left where he was at. Oh, there we go, E. Jumper. How do I keep getting these ones that like to perform air assaults and stuff? Not a big fish, but it wasn't easy for the old Zebco to get it in. Zebco has a really fast retrieve. I'm really surprised. Okay, little bass. See ya. The old generic dollar rooster tail. It's not a rooster tail. He's spinning. Okay, like I said, with these guys with the treble hooks, you always got to watch.
Yeah, I was gonna get him in the lip.
Got a little
okay,
teeny,
little fish.
Teeny.
I'm pretty sure that I have put that lure in the same 1 foot spot each time I've thrown it. Oh, there we go. Fish on. Oh, 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 oh. Come on, little Zebco. All right. Second bass of the day. Unfortunately, only the first one that's made it to a film. And you know, he's not that cold. I thought he'd be colder than that, but he's not. The water's warm. Man, I barely had him hooked. Nice little bass on the old Zebco. Kaploop. The old acorns are falling. Uh-oh, uh-oh. I think I got a fish on, E. I do. We got a jumper.
You should hear like a jump.
They do. I always get jumpers. I don't know why. The only thing I usually have problems with is they become flingers about halfway across the creek. That's a good fish there. Nice little fish. The sad thing is there's bigger fish in here. They're just never really over here where we're at. That's a good looking fish right there. Hope y'all can see it. Goodbye, Clearwater fish. need to adjust my drag a little bit on this one because she's. How do you adjust the drag on?
Up around myself
There we go. Turn shame you rebuild a reel and you ain't got any idea of how to adjust the drag on it. It's alright, fun to catch them like that. Alright, we're trying something new. Evan's got the chest mount on, so I'm going to be over here fishing, and we're going to get the Evan's eye view, or the Evan's hand view, or whatever. We're going to get a view from Evan. So I'm going to try the little, when I put my glasses on, I'll tell you what model this reel is. But this is the Micro Light, and it is like, woohoo! Boy, this is going to be fun here. I hope I get something on this. This will be great. Shades over here on this side, and this is where we caught quite a few big ones the other day. So let's see what happens. Commence the flinging, Ev. Oh, there we go. There we go. Oh my God! This is what I was hoping for. This is hilarious. Come on, get in here, you fish. This pole, man. Bass Pro Shops Micro Light, I think it is. It's really treble hooks. I really don't ever grab them in the mouth when there's treble hooks involved. Really, the Micro Light is kind of a copy of the Eagle Claw. It's almost seems illegal that they made it so close to the old Eagle Claw rods. Unless they had something going with Eagle Claw I didn't know about. But nice little bass. Anyway, that was fun. Goodbye. Thanks for playing.
Oh, got something.
All right. What do we got? That's a bass. I've seen them before. They're familiar. Let's see here. Struggling a little bit there?
Yeah.
Got them gloves on, and it's kind of, unless you want stinky hand glove fish. Bass. Nice little guy. You want to throw them back? You've got gloves on. You want me to?
I got it.
Alright. Give him a fling. Take a look at your bait too. It's kind of coming off. Slide it back up on that thing a little bit. We'll try the old Zebco a few times. Look at that. Look, that is, look what's, it's barely holding it.
They've all been right about that same exact size though.
That's the same fish.
It's gotta be.
You did catch that one that was bigger though, but most
This
of them
one's
have
not
been.
bleeding though, so it can't be him.
Well, that's because it marks off.
Did he fling?
So he doesn't pee. No!
Anyway.
What's wrong with his nose? He's got a dent in his nose. You see it? I can't see it now.
Hey y'all, what's happening? Here we are at old Wanna Go Fishing headquarters. I'm Willie, and I'm here to tell you about what's sitting right here on the old table of contents. But before I go there, I'm gonna just let you know, this episode was more about me and the boys getting out and going fishing. That was the whole thing, and using some new stuff as well as some old stuff. A little bit of things together. So we're gonna talk about the new stuff right now, and I'm gonna show you a little bit of what we used on this trip that caught fish. This is Evan's. This is Evan's new setup. This is a cherry wood rod with a Zebco 33 trigger reel. Now, the boys love these things. Lucas and Evan both love these reels. They're great. They're easy to use. They're compact, especially if you have the telescopic rod like Lucas likes to use, because he likes to backpack and he likes to bike and all that stuff. It fits great in his backpack. But this is Evan's setup here. It's a cherry wood rod, a little bit stiffer action than the telescopic rod, and he was doing extremely well with this thing. Him and Lucas both were really catching some fish. And we're going to talk about the lure that's on it here because that's really the star of the show, to be honest with you. Here is my new setup. This is new setup for me. This is a microlight by Bass Pro Shops. Looks like an eagle claw to me, but I like it. It's fun. But yes, it does look a lot like the old eagle claw rods, and I mean in every way. Very whippy, flimsy, but it's an ultralight, super ultralight, really microlight. Anyway, the reel for me was the real star of this particular program. Well, this setup anyway. This is made by Lew's. It's the Mr. Trout. It's an MTS 75C. Little guy, 4-pound test, great rod, great reel, great setup. I enjoyed this to no end, especially if you caught anything with any size to it, man. It was great. Now, let's talk about the old stuff, because you know I love the old stuff. Here we got Zebco 33. Well, anyway, it took 2 of these to make one. I had 2 of them. They were both in pretty foul shape, I guess you'd say, and I built this one out of one. Great reel. Here's what's left of the other one. Anyway, great reel setup. Cast really well. You had to be careful because you could really overcast this thing. You could cast this thing and you're sitting there waiting for something to splash. And all of a sudden the lure was bloop, 250 feet away. And anyway, it was a great catching fish on this thing. Old solid fiberglass rod, just your typical old 50s rod. But man, it was fun catching stuff on there. Now lures. Here's going to be the star right here. I'm going to tell you what, the things that Lucas and Evan were using, rooster tails. Old school rooster tails. And they were catching bass on those things left and right. The first day, it was amazing. I was at one, I should have been where they were at. They were catching more fish than I was. And they were using rooster tails. Lucas was using it first and then gave the rod to Evan. And then Evan started catching fish with the rooster tails. So, can't talk enough about the rooster tails. Not an expensive bait, but still catch fish like nobody's business. Okay, let's talk about the plastics. Plastics. First off, let's talk about this jawbone. Okay, I love these things. They don't cost a lot and they work really well. The jawbones that are 2 colors though, this is called Tennessee Shad. It's got a sparkle tail but a 2-tone body. The tails tend to pop off after about the 3rd fish if you catch anything with any size. Part of their molding process probably. Because I think personally, the solid color ones look to be made all in one mold because they're all one same color. Don't think you'll have that trouble with those, but they catch fish really well and they don't cost much. Dick's Sporting Goods. Okay, Crappie Max, Bass Pro Shops, Firefly, 2-inch grub. Love these guys. They hold up really well. Fish after fish after fish. They hold up well and they swim well. They're great baits. I would use these any day of the week. Sliders, Charlie Brewer sliders. Evan actually used this one quite a bit and actually caught quite a few fish on it. And this is just a 2-inch, basically a chartreuse with some sparkle in it, swim bait. Great, he did wonderful. But all in all, this was to get the boys out and me and go do some fishing with some new stuff and some old stuff. If this is what you like, if you enjoyed it, you enjoyed watching, man, there's going to be a lot of this because this is what I am. This is it. And you know, it doesn't have to be the 8-pound largemouth. It can be the half-a-pound largemouth or the bluegill or the crappie, whatever. That's what I like doing. Anyway, I just would like to say thank you for watching if you've watched. And if you want to subscribe, please do. You want to hit that bell so it'll let you know when I'm doing more episodes. That'd be awesome. Give me a comment. Let me know how I'm doing. I'm going to do the best I can. And I'm going to continue to keep on doing this because I like doing it. It's fun. I enjoy it. Also, got a friend out there. You know who you are. Your name's Kindly. Get up out that hospital bed. There's people out there that need drum lessons and you've got to give them to them. Get out there now. Right now. I don't care if your stomach hurts or it's messed up or you've had a surgery. Get on up. Your stomach will be better when you get the bass drum and the hi-hat going at the same time. Anyway, you know who you are. Thanks for watching. See you next time.